Everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Now, I know it has been forever, and I mean forever, since I play this. There is a reason for that. I'm not going to get into it though, but just know that I needed a break from editing this game. So, I was mentally exhausted from editing this game because it took me like hours. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about cutting this into 3 parts each chapter instead of 2, where I'm like, you know how I was doing it, but like I'm thinking about cutting into 3 parts. One is, you know, like the free time and all, and then you get that ending where you find a dead body, and then you get that investigation. The investigation part I'm thinking about doing on the second part of the chapter. So I'll do that for a video, like a whole video of just the investigation separately. And then the third part is the class trial, where I'm just doing the class trial only. So I'm thinking about cutting it into 3 parts. I'm not sure if that is going to happen though. I'll try to do my best to keep it going longer, but just know that I may have to go back to editing very long, but we'll see. If you guys haven't yet, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and let's get started. Oh, by the way, I do remember their names because I had just, I think it was yesterday that I went back to my gameplays and I remember what happened and I know their names, so. Okay, let's get back to it. Where are you hiding? Come out. No more hiding. Come out now. Oh, gosh. Hey! This thing is loud. Hey, come out, bugs. Where are you all hiding? Just when... Oh, Gunta. Think he found some. They gone. I forgot about Gunta, y'all. Okay. And I remember not trusting him. Weird, really weird. Plenty trees, grass, water, sun, but no bugs. Why? Weird, so weird. Hey, bugs! If any bugs here come out, Gunta want to talk to you. What? That? Something on ground and grass? Words written on it? What? Horse A? What? Horse A? Horse A? What? Is that the doorbell? Who is it? Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. With the doorbell hurrying me along, I went to open the door. Click. Okay. I kind of don't remember him. I'm sorry, you guys. The only thing I remember is Kaede, because I looked at my last one and Kaede happened to be the culprit, because it was shocking because I was playing as Kaede. Is that her name? Yeah, and who am I playing now? Suichi. Yeah. Okay. But I think his name is Kaito. Kaito? I don't know. But anyway. Sort of remembering him a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyway. Hey, what are you doing? It's already morning. Kaito. I'm going to say Kaito. Do you need something? Well, yeah, food. I was gonna eat breakfast with everyone in the dining hall, but you weren't there. That's why I came to get you. But I don't recall making any plans. You should be at the dining hall anyway. I mean, where else are you going to eat breakfast? I don't usually eat breakfast, so... Are you serious? If you don't have breakfast, then what do you eat in the morning? Whatever. Let's get going. The others are ready. Wait, I'm not ready. Let me get my... Actually, never mind. I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's go. Alright, I was gonna tell you... I'm sorry about yesterday, you know, for slugging you like that. Huh? That... It's okay. I see, then let's go. Okay, let's go. Y'all, it's been so long since I played Danganronpa. I have to finish it, though, you guys. I really do. I have to finish it. They said dining hall. I don't know where that is. This is a whole different school, you know? Is it? Let me see. I could have... Okay, that was the dorms. This is the school. Yeah, this is a whole different school. Oh, wait. This is... Oh, I run really fast. Wait. Wait, actually, I think I remember the dining hall was inside the school. Well, it's inside the school, but not... Okay, so it is in the school. Okay, I thought the door was outside somewhere. Okay, so where it has to be in here, right? If I can remember. It's gotta be downstairs. Is this the dining hall? Yeah. Okay. It's been so long. Oh, a lot of people. Okay. Writing? Honest. Yeah, like someone tried to hide writing in grass. Weird, right? Atua says it's just gravity. Now we don't gotta worry about it anymore. Atua? That's even more suspicious. Oh. Are you saying Atua is suspicious? How sad. That's none of your business. What's up with you guys? Are you still talking about that graffiti? Whatever, I brought Suichi, so let's start breakfast already. I quickly realized that everyone was staring at me. As I said that loud. As I expected, that they were looking at me with surprise on their faces. What? Oh. Cutscene.
Oh, Shuichi. You finally got rid of that emo hat. Is this because Kaede died or whatever?
Emo hat, alright.
Quiet, you male! Learn some manners, why don't you?
Oh, you're not wearing your hat. I didn't even notice.
Oh, he's not. Oh, shoot. He always wore a hat. I just realized that right now. Okay, it's been so long. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's been so long since... Okay, anyway. He always wore a hat. I remember Kaede said, you should take off your hat. Be confident in yourself. Something like that. I don't know. It's been so long.
You stand to learn some manners too, you insensitive jerk.
Oh my god. You don't have to stare. I just took off my hat. It's not a big deal. You are right. My apologies. I like it. I think you look more handsome with your hat off. How nice for you. I'm like plain Jane over here, who turns invisible as soon as her glasses come off. I am plain, but it's the other way around. Taking off my glasses reveals my true form. Didn't you know? Those who see my true form pay a terrible price. Anyway, don't be late anymore, Suichi. We already decided we're eating breakfast together. You decided that on your own. Yes, I prepared breakfast for everyone. Really? You did? Indeed, it was no trouble at all. I had prepared an Italian omelette, buttermilk, pancakes, smoked salmon, gala. And for those who prefer Japanese cuisine, I had prepared rice balls and miso soup.
Hey,
Kirumi be my mom. What? Gunta want you to be his mom too. Okay. What are you two even saying, right? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys something really neat. Look, when Himiko eats, she makes the cutest face. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pronounce these names correctly. I just knew their names yesterday. So I think it's Himiko. I think. I'm not sure. She makes the cutest face. Oh, she likes a small animal. She's like a small animal. Stop it. You're making it hard for me to eat. We chatted casually as we began eating the food Kirumi brought out. Gunta not mean to flatter, but all this food's so yummy. You know what? I'm actually thinking that to Gunta. Okay, so like back then, way back then, I actually didn't trust him because I'm like, he's too nice. He has red eyes. He's too nice. I'm like, what if he like turns on us later or something? I think I was wrong. So, I don't know. I don't know. He could be a vampire. It is red eyes though. I can't really tell. I think yeah, it's red eyes. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It's so delicious. It makes me want to cut off my what? Your tongue? Why? The rice balls aren't just ordinary old rice balls either. Let me go ahead and put this down because that's gonna be loud. Okay, the outside is packed tightly so it won't fall apart, but the inside is nice and soft. And because the rice wasn't crushed, you can taste every sweet, sticky grain even when it's cold. Hey, do you have some sort of god tongue or something? By not crushing the rice, air is able to flow between each individual grain. The triangle shape itself is less important than maintaining a loose grip as you form the shape. You will find it much easier if you imagine yourself gripping it with your entire body. I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites. How have you survived this long? What's wrong, Key Boy? You're not eating? Oh yeah, I totally forgot you can't eat, you know, because you're a robot. Oh, I forgot him. Okay. It's been a long time, y'all. Okay. Hey now, don't look so down. I'll bring you a broken TV later. I don't want that. I'm not a waste receptacle. Kibo and Kokichi seem to be getting along swimmingly. Okay. We were having a normal conversation as if nothing had happened, but we all knew it wasn't really normal. It was forced conversation. But that's to be expected. That incident just happened yesterday after all. Everyone's forcing themselves, that's why. Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember her execution. Oh my gosh. Okay, this kind of forced normalcy is just making us remember what happened. Or is it normalcy? I don't know. What's the matter, Suichi? If you're not gonna eat this, I'll just help myself. Sorry, hey, I was gonna eat that. I pushed those unnecessary thoughts out of my head and shoveled food in my mouth. By the way, that thing Gunta talked about earlier, are we going to go check it out?
Fucking virgin.
Quit fussing over some lousy graffiti and worry about your future instead. Graffiti? Gunta find it this morning.
Hey.
On concrete hitting grass, words horse A written there. Or could it be like, maybe it creates a word. Maybe it's not horse A, maybe you just gotta like scramble all of the words, like, you know, just mix it all together to see if it creates an actual normal word. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Well, its meaning is entirely shrouded in mystery.
I see.
Not even the ultimate anthropologist knows. I thought it was some anthropology thing. Well, how about it, Suichi? Let's hear the ultimate detective's opinion. Huh? I don't know. I don't know either. Gunta, I'm surprised you were able to find that graffiti hidden in the grass. Do you channel the divine too? That 'cause of tiny bugs. Bugs? I thought vermin were nowhere to be seen in this academy. Yeah, Gunta, think about that before, but when out walking in the courtyard, Gunta think he see tiny bug. But bug so tiny, even Gunta could see it, and Gunta have 0.625 eyesight. So maybe Gunta just make mistake, but Gunta think. No, maybe Gunta just see things. Just make up your mind already, you degenerate. So you found that message while you were out chasing some bug? Wow, Gunta, you did it. I knew I could rely on you since the moment we met. What? Really?
It's true.
Yep, so you should work for me. No one's gonna work for you. No one's gonna work for you. And Kurumi is not gonna be anyone's mom, so just okay.
Got it.
Gunta, don't. You're going to agree to just like that, right? Be careful, Gunta. That guy's a real liar. What's his ultimate? What's his ultimate?
Thank goodness.
Then Gunta have no reason to worry. Will you believe just anyone? Gunta, you're so gullible, you know. If you keep being this gullible, you'll be killed before you know it, understand? Is that a threat? Is that a threat? He's plotting something.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, everyone? Is there a problem with Kokichi's advice? Yes, there was. There was a threat in it. Oh, Kokichi, you should say things like that even as a joke. Say what? Kill? Has the K word been banned? Sorry, I didn't know. But that's not very reasonable, is it? Not when the killing game is still happening. How can you be so insensitive, especially after what happened yesterday?
I'm ready.
This is why I hate degenerate males. They're about as considerate as... I don't know how to say that, so I'm not even gonna try it. Don't complain if some scary guy yells, "What color is your blood?" at you.
You really don't get it.
It's that kind of talk that lets Monokuma play you all like fiddles. What? Oh, did you hear that? Don't mind me. I was just talking to myself. Alright. He's gonna be annoying. Oh. I did not miss you. Hello. Looks like you guys are having a good time. Let me join in. Yeah, they're having a jolly good time ganging up on me. Isn't that your fault? What? Ganging up? No, bullying. Bullying is not cool. Bullying is the worst. Personally, I think bullying is because of lousy parenting. It's all the parents' fault. They should do a better job raising their kids. Why are you even here? I figured I'd give you guys a prize for surviving the class trial. A prize? Oh, I had forgotten about them. I've totally forgotten about them. I had forgotten about... Alright. We brought it... Yep, so I'll just give it to you then. Didn't one die? One of the Shine, what, the bears, you know what I mean. Yeah, because of Coyote's execution. Anyway, my kids seem a little under the weather. Well, even so, they're still friggin' adorable. Are you being bullied? That's, I knew it. I understand from experience. From experience, Himiko, were you a victim of bullying in the past? Is that why your heart is broken and you can't express real emotions anymore? Use your magic to turn the human rejects who bullied you into a mishapen wretches. I don't use my magic for stuff like that, and don't just make up my backstory. Huh? Hold on. The Monocubs. They're called the Monocubs. Okay. Bully each other? No way, the Monocubs should always get along. Hey, you kids play nice together, right? I'm not a lousy parent, am I? Even if you do bully each other real bad, it's not because I'm a bad dad, right? We all get along always. Oh yes, we do. See, my children are good kids. They would never bully each other. The bullying will never stop because of people like you. Well, I think the threatening vibe we Monocubs give off is perfect. Because we're a team of scary badasses who are gonna drag you down to hell. Such adorable little badasses. Anyway, we're gonna hand out the rewards you all have been waiting for.
Listen up, because we've got these here fabulous, nonsensical prizes for you. A dragon gem, an ocarina, passport, and a hexagonal crank from some zombie game. These prizes all come in a bundle.
Wow, what a bunch of random junk. Bravo, bravo.
I'm not impressed with the rewards.
I don't get why these are pricey, but aren't they lovely anyway?
No. What's all this crap? What are we supposed to do with this? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way to use them without knowing what they're for. Who cares? Just put your best foot forward. It's easier to move forward than backward. How nice.
No.
Don't get inspired by him, Gunta. Anyway, that's the situation, so just do your best however you please. Huh. Oh, Sweetie, have you solved the mystery of the junk yet? That weird projection there, I've got a feeling you can use that one thing with it. Well, I've got no idea how, though. But my hunches are usually right. Let's give it a try. I guess these rewards are useful. Can we go in? Let's see. Courtyard night spot. Ooh, this one. Okay. Nice place. Creative. Creative. Casino. There's a casino. Wait, is this where I get my reward? You know what I'm talking about? The thing that you get when you spend your coin, whatever. It was in the first game. What is this place? Is this a casino? Okay, this is gonna get annoying. Hello, bear. Hello, bear. Okay. This place is not like a casino. It is a casino. Yeah, this place is a casino. You can earn lots of mana coins. Oh, so I was right. And exchange them for fabulous prizes. I'm just gonna talk normally, I guess, with him. Yep, you sure can. That was wonderfully murderous monodam. It had a flavor not even father could match.
That's right.
In a sense, you've surpassed, which makes you a grandpa monodam. Grandpa monodam. A casino? Why is a casino in a place like this? Welcome, welcome. At the casino, you can use special casino coins to play various games. You can exchange mono coins for coins at the cashier. Once you exchange them, they can't be exchanged back, so know what you're doing. By now, you should be able to see how many coins you have. The coins you've saved up can be exchanged for fabulous prizes at the prize exchange counter. We're always getting new prizes in, so look forward to that. There are games for you to try in the basement. Go ahead. Let's play. Oh, look, Suichi. Kaito shouted and pointed out at a treasure of coins in front of him. Well, where did you get that mountain of coins? I hit the jackpot. I got this much from just one coin. All this from just one coin? That's incredible. Just a regular day for the luminary of the stars. My intuition usually leads me to victory. Nice work, Maverick. That's some uncanny luck you got there. Well, don't just jump out like that. My bad. I was lured here by your lucky streak. Nice haul you got there. You could cash in those coins for something really splendid. What character is he playing? They're only good here, though. But if you earn more, you could reach the best treasure in this place. After hearing that, there's no going back for me. You could trade in what you already have right now. What are you saying? If I don't meet his challenge, I'm not a true man. Besides, there's no way my intuition as luminary of the stars can be wrong. That's it, Maverick. You the man? Okay. This began the sad tale of Kaito's downfall. Damn it, not again. What's wrong, Maverick? You're down to half your coins. Wouldn't it be best to walk away now? It's just half. I'm not gonna get everything back. Just you watch me. Okay, he's losing. Kaito inserted one coin after another, but a win never came. This is my last coin. This is where I'm gonna have my dramatic comeback. Just you watch. Kaito slid his last coin into the slot, and with a determined stare pulled the lever. Did he lose again? Yeah, he did. Your intuition was totally wrong, Kaito. Man, I'm glad I built this casino. Watching suckers lose everything is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I was set up. If only I'd stopped while I was ahead. You do hear that a lot from people who have gambled away everything. They think they can win just a little bit more and end up destroying themselves. I'm gonna quit gambling forever. You can bet on that. That is also typically what those people say. So you finally decided to raise your head. What? Up till yesterday, you were always walking around staring at your feet, right? His name is Ryoma, right? Yeah, Ryoma. Even when you had to look up, you used your hat to block out what you didn't want to see. I can't deny that. This world can be too big and bright for eyes that have spent too long staring down. So be careful, don't let your eyes deceive you. Yeah, you're right, thanks. Sorry for the unsolicited advice. I don't want to talk to you at all, but what? I knew you'd come to check this area. That dragon statue seems pretty sketchy. And you do too. Alright, Gunta. Suichi, there anything Gunta can do? Please say so. Okay, Kuruma? What you doing? What you found? Have you recovered from your injury? When Kaito struck you last night. Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't bruise or anything, see? Good. Should it begin to hurt again, please let me know. Though I cannot perform surgeries, I can make use of the medical supplies in the warehouse. You have medical experience too, Kirumi? A true maid must be able to adapt to any situation. Besides, I too intend to fulfill Kaede's request, so I will valiantly perform any task, trivial or otherwise. Kurumi. It sounds like everyone has taken Kaede's final wish to heart. Even if Kaede is no longer with us, Kaede's wish will never vanish. Okay, there's a lot here.
Hey.
I think your name's Mew, I think. I could be mistaken. Go on, try to solve the puzzle. You're clearly a pro at playing with your... Oh my god. Okay, I forgot. I forgot she was like that. Okay. Atuba who art in heaven, please allow Rentaro into thy kingdom. Sorry you were praying. Because everyone's so sad over Kaede, they've forgotten about Oh yeah, that's right, Rentaro. He was the first victim. So I'm gonna keep praying for him. No, it's not that we forgot. It's okay, it's easier for me to earn points if I pray. Okay. It's a shortcut to a platinum membership. Her religion has a point system. Maki, I think is her name. You look better now. I didn't think you'd get over Kaede's death so quickly. We don't have time to be standing around. How heartless. Guess you two weren't as close as you looked.
That's not true.
That's not true. It's because of the wish Kaede gave me that I have to keep moving. I made a promise that I won't give up. The ultimate pianist lab. I wish I could have heard Kaede play the piano in this classroom. Okay, I can't get in there. Okay. Okay, so that worked. A pool. So this is the pool area. The vine suddenly withered. The ivy withered in seconds. What remarkable technology. We can get in. We can go in from there, right? You intend to go inside? That course of action seems dangerous. Oh my gosh. It's not dangerous. There's just a pool in there. Pool? Yeah, this is a pool. Schools and pools are insparable. 24-hour convenience stores and blonde hooligans are also inseparable. Wonderful explanation. Thank you. I don't know why being praised by the guy who killed our bro makes you so happy. Yeah, bye. What should we do? There may be a pool, but we're not going in for a swim, are we? But if it is not dangerous, then maybe we should take a look. It is never bad to have too much information. Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's go in. Getting hiccups again. This doesn't look like a normal school pool, right? It doesn't. More like a pool at a resort. There isn't that much water in it. Aren't pools usually filled up more? Yeah. Whoa, I've always dreamed a swimming pool in a fancy pool like some big shot celebrity. Too bad I don't know how to swim. Then I suppose that dream is pretty far away. It's not necessarily a dream of mine, but swimming with everyone does sound fun. If I tried to swim, I would just sink. And that one is even farther. This looks like a storage room. I peeked inside and discovered all manner of pool supplies in here. It is fully stocked with kickboards, water polo balls, and even sturdy rubber inner tubes. Perhaps I can float in water if I inflate them and attach them all over my body. I think you would look like that tire company's mascot. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. So swimming is prohibited at nighttime. Why are they doing back again? What? That's right, no one's allowed to swim during nighttime. It'd be terrible if someone died due to an unfortunate nighttime swimming accident. We need used to die in the killing game. You can visit the pool at nighttime, but even touching the water is against the rules. Oh, I guess I'll add it to the existing regulations just in case. School regulations have been updated. Oh, anyway, why is the pool's water level so low? It's barely enough to swim. What the hell are you saying? You got that gap in the holes instead of eyes or something?
That's right.
There's enough water to swim. It only looks shallow because the pool is so deep. And someone would be more likely to drown if we filled it up all the way. So that's that. They put a lot of thought into some strange things. Wonderful explanation, everyone. What? Really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that. Did you forget that he killed Monokid? You should hate his guts. Screw Monokid, I always hated him. He was violent, vulgar, rude to shop clerks, and had a soft spot for abandoned kitties. Why did that sound like praise near the end? Oh, the gym window. Okay, that's the other thing that I wasn't finding. That window must be the gym's window. It looks like the one that was in the gym. I suppose that means the gym and the pool area are connected. It's pretty standard for a school to have the gym and the pool area near each other. But I think the pool can be moved to a much larger area. There's plenty of land in the courtyard. What about there? I don't know. Oh, another one. The window must be one of the school buildings. I remember all of the windows being sealed off, but this window in particular looks like a normal window. What room does it belong to? Anyone could peep through that window. Peep? Who would do that? I heard degenerate males get more turned on by girls in swimsuits than by girls who are naked. Then they go bonkers over the bloomers we wear over our panties that we wear over our privates. What are girls supposed to do against the filthy desires of degenerate males? I think you may be overreacting a little. Oh, Kibo, are you a degenerate male or a girl? Which is it? Good question. I've honestly never thought about it before. Really? How interesting. I suppose I did just assume he was a he, but Kibo is a robot, so. I suppose this is all for the pool area. I still have other places to investigate. This store is different from the others. It might be an ultimate research lab. From the look of it, I guess it's the ultimate magician's lab. Oh. So let's go inside then. Oh, wait. As I suspected, it's full of stuff related to magic tricks. That one all the way to the left behind her is very concerning. I know. Whose research lab is this? If it's supposed to be mine, then there should be magical items. Right? Right? Why are you asking me? Let's talk to her. To think there was a room like this beyond that wall. I wonder why they went out of their way to hide, though. Mew and Kaede's research labs were open from the start. That's right. I'm sorry, it's probably better to not bring up Kaede just yet, huh? No, it's fine. I'm okay. I see, well, that's a relief. I was just plain worried. I don't know how just yet, but like Kaede said, let's survive and escape this place no matter what. Oop, what is this? That's the magic trick where the person in the box is stabbed by swords but comes out fine. It's not a trick. That's one of the space type spells. Space type? Oh, that sounds like high-ranking magic. Exactly. You need a lot of skill for space type spells. No average mage can handle them. So in other words, you could just be a mage. You have to be a sage. You need the words of wisdom for that. I think her name is Sumigi. I think. Her name was like hard to pronounce. Was somehow able to follow all of that. I'm getting hiccups. Painful hiccups. Cauldron. What is this? It's a huge cauldron. Like one a witch could be steering in a children's book. Don't go touching whatever you want. That pot is collecting mana. Mana? Don't you know it's a necessary energy source for magic? Oh, I see. You mean like ether or life force? The names are different depending on the school of magic, but I call it mana. This place is filled with mana. It's perfect for me. Is that so? Let's look at this. The guillotine. This is a guillotine, right? I know it's just for a magic trick, but it still kind of creeps me out. Okay, the saw. What a huge saw. This room can't be locked, so we don't just have to worry about the tricks being stolen. Sumigi didn't finish her sentence, but I knew what she wanted to say. It's not that I'm thinking that killings are going to happen again, but... Right? I can really feel it now, just how bizarre the situation is. This is a big cage. Hey, Himiko, what kind of magic trick do you use the cage for? It's not a trick, I'm telling you, it's a real magic. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. I use that for a number of spells. It's also good for carrying my familiar. Familiar? Oh, you mean that trick where a dove comes out of your hat? You mean a magical animal? Yes, that's right, but my familiar isn't a dove, it's a tiger cub. A tiger cub? It must be so cute. I'm jealous of you being able to pet something fluffy like that whenever. I'd admit, even I'm kind of jealous. The large water tank. It's a huge water tank. I wonder if this is for a magic trick too. Okay, the monitor. I mean, I don't see anything else. They mixed up the magic tricks and real magic, but this is a pretty thorough collection. It seems like there are labs for everyone, but why prepare so many? What is this place? Monokuma said that this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles was made for the 16 of us. Is that really true? Hey, the rooms in the dorms have locks, but this research lab doesn't. It looks like they're not private. Are you okay with that, Himiko? Your magic tricks might get stolen. You need skills to perform magic tricks. Knowing how they work isn't enough. But I use real magic, not magic tricks. She's not going to budge an inch on that point. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. You guys, I had to look it up where this last one was. Oh my god. I spent so much time. Part of the wall is gone. Well, that's so cool. We can get past this wall now. Alright then. Charge. Wait, charging is dangerous. Kurumi, what's wrong? No. Nothing, but I feel stagnant. Air drifting from this damaged wall. As if no one has set foot beyond this point for quite some time. Nobody's been here for a long time. Exactly how long is a long time? From the look of this door, this must be an ultimate research lab. Alright, let's go inside. Oh. This room gives off an antique vibe. These are Victorian. These decorations adorned the British Empire at the peak of Queen Victoria's reign. This must be my research lab. During the Victorian era, employing a maid was considered a status symbol. Speaking of the Victorian era, Jack the Ripper was from that time, correct? Ever the detective, I see. So this is the ultimate maid's lab. It does seem to be perfectly suited for Kurumi, right? I am getting hiccups. Oh my god, from reading. In the Victorian era, many servants lived beneath the menors in which they were employed. They were known as the downstairs people, as a stark reminder of their lower station. Victorian. This room is quite tasteful. I don't dislike gothic styles such as this. Yeah, me too. This appears to be Kurumi's research lab. Being in here brings a tale to my mind. Corey, I'm going to call him Corey, closed his eyes and spoke as if in a trance. The era is 19th century England. A gentleman who pledged his loyalty to the queen and a modest but beautiful maid. The story of a love that blooms between the light and darkness of social classes. That sounds like the plot of a manga for girls. Is that so? Then are you saying I am like some young love-struck girl? So that is how I reflect in your eyes. Fascinating. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. There's a doll at the dining table, perhaps a family dinner. This is my research lab, and I presume these figures represent those I must serve. Oops. This is a closet door? I wonder if there's a bunch of maid uniforms in this closet. I thought that was a wall. Oh wow. Instead, there were a bunch of laundry machines, vacuums, and pressure washers. These appliances will prove most useful when I perform my cleaning. Cleaning? You mean the school? Kurumi. Or, yeah, Kurumi. You don't have to do that. I do not mind. To serve others is a maid's duty. Selfless devotion is the principle by which I perform my responsibilities as a maid. I can't cast aside my personal feelings for the sake of serving everyone. I suppose that's what makes you the ultimate maid. Most people wouldn't do that. Please let me know if you have a request. Given our situation, I will not take monetary payment. I will do anything you ask. Anything? It's kind of intimidating if you say it like that. Right. So I guess that's it for this room. Is that the only thing in this room? Or not in this room, but in this area? Oh wait, there's... Yeah, there's more. Oh, this is... Okay. Oh, there's, Angie. Suichi, we've been waiting for you. Hurry, hurry, we're all ready. Hurry, hurry for what? Hurry for... this? Now this is a strange door. This might be an ultimate research lab. Based on the design, it could be the ultimate entomologist lab. Gunta's there. Well, look at all those bugs. Insect specimens lines the entire wall. It was a little no very gross.
Amazing.
Amazing, this paradise. I suppose I should keep my opinion to myself for now. Amazing, Gunta wonder how many bugs there are. Gunta's so excited he get his own special room. Who makes this room anyway? Gunta needs to say thank you. Oh, I suppose it was Monokuma and the Monokubs. What? No way, Monokuma? But no person who likes bugs can be a bad person. Gunta's sad. Arranged books. There are a lot of books here. They all seem to be related to insects. There's a bug cage. Wow, that is an extraordinary amount of bug cages. Lots of larvae and eggs. They all even sleeping in a cool place. They were refrigerated? It's okay, eggs probably hatch if Gunta take good care of them. Well, do your best then. If all these hatch, there will be bugs all over the academy. Releasing all these bugs in a new world, it's like that Bible story, Noah's Ark. If I remember correctly, the world has destroyed by a great flood and humans and animals began. Perhaps that's a little too dramatic. Up here, the specimens. There are a ton of insect specimens on display. Pretty. Bugs shine brighter than sparkly rocks. Good to understand, person who made these samples must love bugs. Each sample made with love and care. Putting love and care into bugs, well, I suppose everyone's different. What is this, a treasure chest? We found the treasure chest. Why don't you open it, Suichi? I'm going to assume it's locked. I should open it? I believe the treasure chest is saying you should open it, Suichi. I'm getting the sense that she thinks it's dangerous and wants me to open it. Alright, fine. With sweaty palms, I cautiously open the chest and... Oh, it actually opened, okay. What is this, a flashlight? No, it can't be a flashlight. Maybe try turning it on? No, that's too dangerous. We should inspect it. It'll be okay. Even a flashlight is saying, turn me on. Turn me on. Hurry up and turn me on, Suichi. It's begging you. If you're so eager, why don't you flip the switch, Angie? Then I'll meet you halfway and inspect this flashlight myself. Meet me halfway then. Once you understand, I'll come teach you. Bye. Angie snatched the flashlight from me and ran off with a bounce in her step. Wait, inspect it how? From the look of this door, this must be an ultimate research lab. Based on the design, this must be the ultimate tennis pros lab. What would it be? What would be in here? Probably rockets and training equipment? Let's see. An entire indoor tennis court. This is impressive. This is your lab, right, Ryoma? Must be nice having a whole tennis court here. I don't care. I have nothing to do with tennis anymore. Nothing to do with tennis?
Hey.
Ryoma, are you really not going to play tennis anymore?
What was that?
Tennis? Who the hell plays a hoity-toity sport like tennis? I'm getting mad hiccups right now. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot you're a tennis player. Aren't ya? It's fine if you forget. That was a long time ago. So when you killed a mafia with your badass tennis skills, was that a long time ago too?
Wait.
Come on, Mew.
What was that?
What? It really happened, yeah? Yeah, it's true. Thanks to that, even if I escape from here, I'll just go straight to a different prison. So it'd be meaningless for someone like me to play tennis now. Then why are you staring at that tennis court with such sad eyes, Ryoma? Are you... Okay, just so you know, I can't say that word right now because I have people here. So, well, family, what I mean. So I have to, like, be careful not to say bad words because it'll be disrespectful. So, are you a little... Because you're acting like a little... Right now. What's with the stare down? You're scaring me. A tennis net, it's stretched tight and looks sturdy. Now this is an interesting machine. An interesting machine? You mean the one swinging the racket? With a few mods, this bad boy will look real good. Yeah, my creative juices are flowing. Oh my god. Coming from her, it has to be inappropriate. Right. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, we have more. Oh wait, no, that's the door. That's the monitor. We don't need to look at that. Shower room. Is there a closet or something in the back? There's a shower room in the back. A shower room. Why don't you boys go and give each other a good scrub down? You're already the perfect height, Ryoma. Oh my god, Mew. Mew. You'll be lined up just right when you... Mew. Okay. I was just kidding. I thought you'd laugh. I laughed. Another door here. From the look of this door, this must be an ultimate research lab. So whose door is this? Doorknob, okay. I did not give you permission to enter. Okay, so this is her room. Maki's room. So this is the ultimate child caregiver's lab. You wouldn't think so, judging by the door.
That's true.
You're right, goodbye. Wait, can I look inside for a bit? No. What? But there's no rule against people going in each other's labs. I don't care about the rules. I'm not letting anyone inside. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? You guys aren't in the middle of a tiff now, are you? See, thanks to you, an annoying brat has showed up. You hear that, Suichi? An annoying brat has showed up all because of you. Yeah. So what's up? You don't want anyone to enter your lab, Maki? Don't be so pushy, Suichi. It's not good to do stuff that'll make a girl upset, you know? Okay, I understand. Good, then stay away. If you try to go inside, it would be extremely painful for you. Oh. Okay. On you, Suichi.
Oh.
I didn't know you were here. I've been looking for you everywhere. Angie, did you find anything about the flashlight? Yeah, I finally figured it out. It seems like Atuba wants us to gather in the gym for an explanation.
Sayonara.
You don't have to relax now. Bye now. Okay. If Atuba is going to explain it to us, I'm guessing she didn't figure it out. Interesting. But in any case, I should go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Hiccups, man. Gather around. We all here? Good, then let's bow our heads and pray to Atua. You're a real pain in the ass, you know that. Just tell us what you fucking want. Alrighty then, check this out.
What's the matter?
This is a peculiar looking flashlight, so what of it? I don't know what it is either. I inspected it pretty good. But in the end, I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so what does Atua say about it?
How divine.
So I asked someone for help. Atua. Oh.
Leave it to Monica.
Never mind. She asked him that. If someone or if something has you worried, just let Monokuma take care of it. If you don't know something, I'll tell you. If you need help, I'll help you. If you don't like something, I'll fix it. So don't get rid of it. Please don't get rid of me. Very bad when lady who acts like that preys on you. Huh? Do you know that from personal experience? Tell us, Monokuma, what is this flashlight? Why? That's a that's a flashback light. What's that? A flashback light? Flashback light? That flashlight doesn't shed light on darkness. It sheds light on your lost memories. So does it like... So I'm guessing it, or assuming, that it puts us in a flashback into the memories we lost. And then we remember it once we go back to the flashback. I don't know, man. Lost memories? You guys seemed concerned that you couldn't remember how you came to the school, right? But if you use that flashback light, You can remember everything. What? With this light? So it's your fault we don't remember when we were kidnapped, huh? What did you do to us? And how did you steal our memories away? You know, that line reminded me of Kyoko when she was like, what did you do to my body? That line reminded me of that. Anyway. Maybe if you use the flashback light, you'll be able to remember that too. I don't believe it. No way this flashlight will recover our memories. I bet there were a lot of naysayers and skeptics when the telephone was invented too. For your information, the flashback light can treat various symptoms of memory loss. The light it emits stimulates the basal ganglia and hippocampus, not just that, but physical. Phew, I didn't realize how boring it would be to explain. Basically, it works like that. Okay. Don't just give up on explaining after a single sentence. So what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? You mean, should we or should we not use the flashlight?
No.
I almost said flesh. And you guys know where that would have... You guys would have known where that would have gone. Because when I said flashlight, I almost said it's with the flash. Anyway. Yeah, going to no can believe flash. Well, why not ask someone who knows machines? You've got the ultimate inventor right here. You're all a bunch of ultimate dumbasses. No fucking way that thing can treat amnesia. Then again, that these aren't exactly normal circumstances. So in such an uncanny environment as this, common sense has no place. Well, I mean, there are those neuralizer things, the flashy things from Men in Black. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting hiccups. Oh my god. Okay, why are you talking about a movie? This is real life. You're right, sorry. I don't think we should do it. I'm scared it might cause some word side effects. What are you scared of, Kokichi? Like, just knowing you, like, there's no way you're scared of anything. Anyway, I'm worried how it will affect my magic.
All of you.
Has everyone spoken? If we're in accord, I will consent as well.
Yeah.
What about you, Suichi? You have not said anything yet. What? Alright then, it's decided. Let's use it. Huh? Who decided that? We were all saying how dangerous it sounds. Geez, you guys are way too cautious. I mean, I understand why. We're in such a weird situation after all. But we can't win by just running away all the time. What? If you want to win, you've got to be a little reckless sometimes. If we can't face this danger, there's no way we'll be able to defeat Monokuma. Well, aren't you confident? But you've no idea how we're supposed to win, do you? Yeah, I've got no clue, but still. If you want to win, you gotta make a stand somewhere you'll never move forward. If we run away, our kids will grow up to be the kind of people who run away from things like this. Huh? What are you talking about? If you still want to run away, then go ahead. I won't stop you or blame you.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Aren't we going? I'm staying. After hearing that degenerate speech, running away would just frustrate me. Gunta also said, Gunta also stay is what true gentlemen would probably do.
100%.
I also agree with Kaito. Our defeat is 100% assured unless we stand up to this. That's how I feel, deep inside, just whisper. You hear it in your ghost? I'm pretty sure robots don't have ghosts though.
That is not fun.
He keeps making fun of Kibo for being a robot. Like, why? I shall stay as well. I suspect I will be able to observe something most interesting. If anything happens to me, y'all better beg my fans, the world, and humanity for forgiveness. So what are we going to do now, Suji? I'll stay behind too. Alright. I'll stay too, so what if it might cause some weird side effects? That's no big deal. It seems everyone agrees with Kaito. Very well, I shall follow suit. Now it's decided. Hurry up and do it. Then I'm gonna turn it on. Yeah, please. Click. At the moment that Angie clicked on the light, the world warped. A lightning bolt in my mind shattered my consciousness like shrapnel. Like a video and fast forward scenes played out in the back of my head when the pieces of my psyche had gathered together again. I remember. I remember now. Oh. I was running away. I had been running this entire time. From the ultimate hunt. Those of us with ultimate talents were hunted down. I wasn't safe anymore. Eventually, I had no place else to run. I accidentally skipped that. I threw away my ultimate talent to live as normal high school student. By erasing my talent and my memories, I no longer had any reason to be hunted. If I didn't do what I did, I would have been captured, a fate worse than death. And so I chose. I chose to gamble on a new technology developed in a particular facility. Technology that could put your memories to sleep by controlling your brain waves. I used that to hibernate all memories relating to my talent. Yes, I remember everything now. In order to escape the ultimate hunt, I erased my own memory. Wait, did you say ultimate hunt? Huh?
Really?
You guys too? So it wasn't just me getting chased down in this ultimate hunt.
Do not agree.
Yes, you were not the only one. I know we were being chased as well. Yeah, because you guys were the ones with the ultimate talents. We looked around at one another, each of us with the same shocked expression. What Kurumi said was true. We were all the same. We were all running from the ultimate hunt. All of us here were being chased by the ultimate hunt. What on earth does that mean? Oh wait, can someone tell me what that is? I can't seem to remember. What is the ultimate hunt? Geez, how could you forget something so important? Alright guys, the ultimate hunt is... What is it? Why can't I remember? I can't either. I suddenly realized I could not remember any important details of the ultimate hunt. It's no use, I can't remember either. I can only remember being chased. I can't remember anything else at all. Yet no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to remember.
I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else.
Oh my god. I want to die with everyone else. Dark. That is dark. I remember saying that, but why did I say it? I don't know. I don't know. It's no use. I can't remember either. This feels gross. Like, that won't fully squeeze out. Even if we can't remember, we should still be able to figure something out. What do you mean? If we were all running from the ultimate hunt, then why are we imprisoned here? Why? Could the reason be that we were caught by the ultimate hunt? Caught by the ultimate hunt? You mean we tried to escape by erasing our memories but they found us anyway? And subsequently, we were captured as part of this ultimate hunt? Then this killing game is... Yeah, it might be the work of the ultimate hunt. If that is so, then I am all the more concerned about this ultimate hunt. But how disappointing. No one can remember anything. What a disappointing disappointment.
Piece of shit.
Quit laughing about this, you little... Oh, wow. It... I am reading too much. It seems losing him made a far bigger impact than we expected. Him?
Yes.
Rantaro, he seems to know more than he let on. Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? I don't remember him saying that because it was a long time ago, but whatever. I do sort of remember him saying that, something like that. Our mild-mannered mystery man said that, huh? But then why did only Rantaro remember the ultimate hunt?
Listen.
There is no point discussing that now. After all, he is already dead. But if you truly wish to hear his words, I could perform a seance? Are you serious? For you, no. Stop it. Don't bring up weird stuff like that. Right, don't. And why are you acting girly all of a sudden? What? Yep, death can be a real heartless, says the root of all evil. Looks like you guys safely got your memory back. What the hell's going on, you stupid ass bear? This ultimate hunt makes no goddamn sense. Looks like your sealed memories are more stubborn than I thought. Just one use of the flashback light wasn't enough to restore all of your memories. You're such a terrible liar. You totally did that on purpose. What connection do you have with the ultimate hunt? I can't reveal that. Regardless of my true identity, my goal is crystal clear. And that is to make you guys participate in the killing game. That is my only desire. The killing game, that's what it always comes back to, right?
You gotta be kidding me.
It's not Danganronpa without a killing game. What? Killing game? I would never do that ever again.
That's right.
We just gotta work together. If we cooperate, we'll make it out of here alive. Just like a certain someone said. Kaede? But I believe cooperating with each other is the most logical course of action. Snore, I'm snoring. Why are you sleeping? Whoa, huh? What? Hey Kokichi, we're having a serious conversation here. And is it written somewhere that I have to take serious conversations seriously? Quit acting so immature. I'm a teenager, so duh. I'm immature. Aren't you guys forgetting to act your age? But I don't have a biological age. Don't worry about it, Kibo. I'm just talking to the humans right now.
So?
He is on him, bro. What were we talking about again? Something about working together to escape, right? So you were listening, you horrible degenerate.
See?
We don't have to work together, though. Let's just ask how we can get out.
What's the point?
If we ask Monokuma, he'll say the only way is to win the killing game. Oh, we're not gonna ask Monokuma. We're gonna ask the mastermind among us. What?
Why you?
Are you already going to Senile? I thought we agreed that there is no mastermind. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? If we tried to sniff out a mastermind again, we'd just repeat Kaede's screw up. You better quit messing around. You think I'm messing around right now? Oh man, you really don't get it. I'm trying to get this through to everyone. If you keep saying all this uplifting stuff about working together and cooperating, then you can expect to receive some painful retaliation, get it? What are you suggesting, Kokichi? That's enough. I'm gonna slug him. He's gonna punch me. I gotta make a break for it. Kokichi said his piece and then dashed as fast as he could out of the room. He ran off, away. Damn, he's fast. Geez, what a strange guy. He just provokes people and never says anything from the heart. He's always messing around and making fun of those around him. How can he say such insensitive things when we're trying so hard to survive? It's like he doesn't even want to survive, though. I guess I'm no different. What? Yeah, I don't plan to survive till the end. You should. Ryoma. You not plan to survive? What'd that mean? He has mentioned that before, that he has to reason to live. He has no reason to live. He doesn't have a reason to live? Poor Ryoma. It seems he's got more tragic past than we could even begin to imagine. Yeah, but the ultimate tennis pro shouldn't be saying such cowardly stuff. Perhaps we should relax over a meal. Everyone could please tell me your favorite foods and beverages. Huh? You're going to whip something up? Kurumi, are you like the perfect mom? After we finished the meal that Kurumi prepared for us, we decided to return to our rooms. Hey Suichi, you seen Kokichi anywhere? I saw him a while ago and tried to tell him something, but he got away again. Should I hang out with Kaito? Yes. You bored? Then come help me find Kokichi. Kaito and I spent some time looking for Kokichi, but no luck. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kaito a present? Let's try to if I have something. Looks like I have nothing. Oh wait. I have a teddy bear. I have this device. A badge. A tool that can translate any language, even animal sounds. Well, I don't have much, but let's try to give him that, I guess. Let's hope he likes it. Are you giving this to me? You know me so well. Okay, so he likes it. Okay, cool. Alright. As thanks for this cool gift, I'll tell you a cool story. You got something to tell me? Don't hold back. I'll listen. You're pretty enthusiastic about this. Well, you're an astronaut trainee, right, Kaito? Sure am. I'm still a trainee, but I'm gonna be accepted for sure. Training to be an astronaut must be hard. Can you handle it? No problem. My training's a piece of cake. Kaito was grinning at me, but then his expression turned serious. Well, to be honest, it's about as intense can get. But the universe is harsh. You gotta be able to handle any situation. The first 2 years is basic training. It's pretty straightforward. You learn the skills needed to be an astronaut. Medicine, astronautical engineering, scuba diving, linguistics, I don't know, survival training. You pretty much just gotta master everything. Survival training, you have to do that too. Yeah, for emergencies where I gotta make an unexpected return from space. That's right, I suppose you do risk your life to be an astronaut. That reminds me, I remember watching something on the news. There's a training facility for astronauts on the bottom of the ocean, right? Right, it's pretty famous. It's a little different from basic training though. Alright, pop quiz. What's the most important thing an astronaut needs? Important thing. Perseverance?
Got it.
Sure, it's necessary, but there's something more important than that.
Listen up.
Communication. The most important thing for astronauts is teamwork. The universe is a frontier that the people of the world challenge together. And since we need to work together, communication is vital. That does sound quite important, right? They check that in the recruitment exam. That's why you need language training. It makes up for 1/4 of basic training. Oh, of course I can speak Japanese, English, and Russian all fluently. I didn't just learn the languages, I had to learn each culture too. The culture, huh? I never thought I'd hear Kaito. Huh, wait, now that I think about it, he can speak multiple languages as well. learned and has what it takes to be an astronaut. I've been underestimating him. Kaito is incredible. Damn it, I want to get back to training. The universe is getting away from me. The world needs this luminary of stars to shine even brighter. I don't have the heart to tell him that I'm not so sure about that. Team Friendship Fragment. Kaito's report card has been updated. Okay. Kaito and I went our separate ways and I returned to my room. Nighttime already? Today really flew by too. As I lay in my bed, Ryoma's words came back to me. Reason to live. When I really think about it, what do I have? I want to see my family and friends again. What is that reason to live? But is that a reason to live? I wonder how it was for Kaede. I'm sure she had plenty of reasons to live. That's the kind of girl she was. But why am I thinking about this? I shouldn't be thinking this stuff. I know I need to stop thinking that way, but when I'm alone, I can't help it. With all of my willpower, I force myself to sleep. Someone calling my name. Is he sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping. He's out like a light. You mean out like a light? Who cares? Just hurry up and leave the present so we can get out of here. This is a dream. Don't rush me. Geez, it's dark in here. I can't tell which is which. From the Ultimate Academy, it is now 8 a.m. Have a wonderful killing school semester today. Wonderful announcement, Monodam. I can't believe this is your first time. This isn't your first time, is it? Hey, is this really your first time? This is my first time. Oh, you're blushing. How cute. We dropped off some presents in your rooms. Oh. Okay, so it actually did happen. Okay. So what's the presents? I am nervous. Is that the present on the table? This one? Yeah. When did this get here? It looks like a monopad, but it's not. It says Cubs pad. On the back, it's on the back in fine print. Cubs pad. When I touched the screen, the device came to life and started playing a video.
All right, back by popular demand.
Motive video?
Time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
Kaito.
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. Thanks to his exceptional talent, this young man is already an astronaut trainee. Our team has managed to score an exclusive interview with his grandparents. They miss their grandson terribly.
Oh my god.
And hope he returns to them safe and sound.
This is terrible.
But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear it straight from the source.
Kaito, as long as you're alive, I don't need anything else.
No matter what happens, you must
So-
live. You must never give up.
Why is it showing Kaito and not Suichi's?
Please, live on. Oh,
Their only wish is for Kaito to live. Will Kaito be able to fulfill his grandparents' wish?
I have to stretch. Ugh. Okay.
Ah, yes. One more thing. Shortly after this interview wrapped, these old farts suffered an unfortunate accident. What kind of accident? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Oh my goodness. So where's Suichi's motive thing? Or is it just Kaito's? A motive video, could this be another one of Monokuma's motives? Even if I were, why do I have Kaito's motive? Okay, so it's actually Kaito's motive. So who has mine? Kaito's not here either. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, has anyone seen Kaito? You seem in a panic. Over the Cubs pad, if I'm not mistaken. What? You're not the only one who got one, Suichi. Did you see Kaito's motive, or did you not? We all did. We have all been given motive videos, however they've been mixed up. Oh, okay. So every single one of us got like someone's motive video, just not their own, for some reason. When I woke up, there was a Cubs pack in my room, but the video, it wasn't even mine. Yeah, same. Sumigi, we should discuss this once everyone is here. Oh, sorry, you're right. What do you mean once everyone is here?
Yes.
Kaito and Kiba went to gather everyone else so that we may discuss our plans. Shall we wait for everyone then? Until then, I can provide you all with messages. Thank you for waiting. We gathered everyone else. My word, and after I was about to finally experience one of Kurumi's famed messages. What do you mean? Are you also suggesting that I cannot read the air? So what is it? Why did you drag us here?
Come on, man.
Didn't I tell you it's about the Cubs pads? Monokuma gave us a new motive. We can't not talk about it.
Is that so?
That thing that looks like another monopad, that was a motive?
Huh?
Monkey, haven't you watched the video on the Cubs pad yet?
Okay.
No, I ignored it because I figured it was something stupid. That's actually really courageous. In a weird sort of way. You don't have to speak up, but this is important, so you should at least listen. So what are these videos? No doubt there are more motives from Monokuma, but why were they all mixed up?
Honest.
Yeah, why Gunta get Sumiki's video? No, don't say that, Gunta. I see, so Gunta has my video.
What happened?
Huh? Gunta not supposed to say it. Who fucking cares? We're gonna exchange them anyway, right? No, we cannot exchange them. What? We can't.
Why?
Why not? They're videos of the most important people in our lives.
No.
And that is precisely why we can't exchange them.
Listen closely.
Although we do not know why our motives were mixed up, as long as we don't exchange them, we don't have to see our motives at all.
Then
That's true. So it's better to just ignore them.
Yes.
Yeah. At least that is what I think. That's true. If we ignore them, then we won't have any motives. I'm against that.
why?
Huh? Against it? Why? If you see that video, I'll turn into a motive, right? It'll turn into a motive, right? That's why I want to see it. You were saying something like that before, that you don't plan on surviving. It might not matter to you whether you get killed or not, but we're different. We all want to live. No. Wake up already. You're like some zombie wandering around with no will to live. No will to live, huh? If that's how you see me, then so be it.
Not cool.
But I've got no plans to change my opinion. That's just not cool.
What?
What did you say? Who cares? Roma just stated his opinion.
Because
Actually, I feel the same way as him.
Kichi.
Are you trying to cause trouble again?
So mean.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying we shouldn't care about killing or dying. But I think it'd be better if we didn't cooperate with each other. Actually, we definitely shouldn't cooperate with each other.
Why?
We shouldn't cooperate, why not?
Because
Think back to all of Monokuma's actions so far. Whenever we tried to work together, Monokuma would retaliate with a plan to make us suffer. It happened when Kaede wanted us to cooperate, and again with these motive videos, right? Which means the more we try to cooperate, the more he'll try to make us suffer.
Ben.
You are saying that if we do not rally together, we will not be made to suffer. That's why I had no choice but to screw with you guys. But you ingrates didn't even notice.
that's
And you're not lying to us right now. Whether I'm lying or not, what I'm saying is still true.
You know.
Anyway, we shouldn't force ourselves to cooperate. Let's just all do our own thing. So I agree with Ryoma's suggestion. It's because we're trying to corroborate that Monokuma is making us suffer. But what about everything we went through? What was that point of Kaede sacrificing herself? Anyway, I'm warning you all for your sake. Let's just exchange our motive videos instead of cooperating with each other. I cannot comprehend that logic. Well, now that I've said I won't cooperate, I can't afford to be seen with you losers. Come on, Gunta, let's go. What? Gunta 2? We promised to think of a way to get everyone to exchange their motive videos, remember?
So that means...
Anyway, Kurumi, I'll hit you up later when I'm feeling hungry. He's gonna be a problem. Wait, did Gunta make promise?
Actually,
Why can't you tell everyone he's lying, Gunta? Quit screwing around. Our sake. Yeah, right. I've had it with his lies.
well,
So we are all done here. Then I'm leaving. Kurumi, bring me my dinner later.
Hey.
I'm heading out too.
Hey!
Wait up, Ryoma. Don't forget we're all struggling to get out of here alive, so don't get in our way. I've got no intention of getting in your way. I'd never do something so uncool.
By the way,
Kurumi, can you clean my room? Why is everyone asking Kurumi to do everything for them? Shoot, man.
actually,
You guys are relying on Kurumi too much. That's what I'm saying.
do not agree.
I do not mind. Serving others is the true desire of any man. You shouldn't spoil people, though. Especially degenerate males. Our cooperation is the #1 factor in our suffering, is it? How, I wonder, will this turn out? I will observe with great interest. Oh, and Kurumi, I shall have you record my observations. I trust you to do it properly. Well, I'm certainly not going to hang out with a bunch of chumps like you. Guess I'll go back to take a shit and get some sleep. Kurumi, think of an invention for me, okay? How much is everyone going to depend on Kurumi? My workload has increased significantly. This calls for a more tactical approach. Come on, you can't spoil them. They'll just turn into ungrateful leashes. Wait, what's wrong, Himiko? Are you hungry? Then how about we eat together? Kurumi, 1 tripe hot pot, please. Tenko, you're giving her more work.
Himiko?
What's the matter, Himiko? You don't like tripe hot pot? You don't get it, Tenko. Himiko isn't hungry. I know, because I had the almighty Atua. Whatever, that's just enjoy some tripe hot pot. Jeez, you're so careless, Tenko. In the end, those of us that stayed behind had tripe hot pot for a quirky take on breakfast. We also promised not to show each other the motives. Okay. Okay, nighttime. I think.
It is now nighttime.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 10 p.m. The late night special at the Specimens kitchen inside the dining hall is...
I'm whipping up a rice bowl with chicken, egg, and spicy kimchi. It's only 1,000 calories.
It's easy to make. Just cook fried chicken and bits of rice. Top it with kimchi. Oh, and don't forget the mayo.
By the way,
Alright.
this here's for Mana Cups only. Bam! How do you like my culinary chaos? So long.
Farewell! I wouldn't eat that greasy food if they threatened to kill me. Anyway, nighttime already, huh? When it gets to be nighttime, I start thinking about things. Was there really no way to save Kaede? I ask myself questions like that, because no matter how I think about it, what happened to her is my fault. Someone's at my door. Who's that, Kaito? I'm gonna guess Kaito. Or is it Maki? Oh, it's Kaito. Okay.
Yo!
Hang out with you? Now? Is it nighttime?
Man.
There's no rule about walking around at night, right? I'll be waiting at the courtyard.
Wait!
What is this about? But Kaito wasn't listening. He turned and quickly walked away. The courtyard at this time of night What does he want? Could it be about the motive video I have? But how does he know? Wait, should I even go at all? Yeah, let's go. He said courtyard, right? Good, he came. What's wrong, Kaito? Why did you call me out here all of a sudden? Since I was chosen as an astronaut training, I train every day, but I haven't done any training here at all. At this rate, I'll get all week, so join me, Sushi. Why me? Doesn't matter, let's get started. Take off your coat. Why? Instead of complaining, just do 50 push-ups. 50? I don't know how it happened, but before I knew it. Oh, they're actually doing it. Okay. I was doing push-ups with Kaito in the courtyard in the middle of the night.
Why do I have to do this?
Now's not the time to use your head. Now's the time to move your body. What's the matter? Slowing down already?
I never do push-ups. My arms.
Kaito kind of almost reminds me of, what's his name? Mondo. From the first game. Almost.
The
Almost.
impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
What the? That logic makes no sense. Somehow I managed 50 push-ups. Oh, dang. No, I can't even do, like... I think I can barely do 5. Like, 50 is a lot. But my body was spent. I collapsed on the grass, panting. That's pathetic, man. Getting tired from only 50 push-ups.
Got it.
Well, that's enough for now. We'll pick it up back tomorrow. We're doing this again tomorrow? Oh, I accidentally skipped that. I'm sorry. But why do I gotta do this, Kaito? Because this training's for you. For me? When I look at you, I can't help but get frustrated. I ask myself, is the one Kaede entrusted her wish to really this week? You've been holding yourself back since then, haven't you? Do you think Kaede died because you made a wrong deduction? Do you think you killed her?
Okay.
Yes, I do. Kaito, because of my detective work, she set up that... What are you saying? That was all her fault. Her sins and her regrets are hers alone. You'll only make her worry about you if you try to bear all those by yourself. I know. I know that. I already know that. You don't have to tell me. But I can't help it, Kaito. I can't stop myself from thinking about what I could have done.
It's no use.
I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Alright, I got it. So that's your enemy, huh? Enemy? Well, you gotta deal with your worries yourself. I can't give you an answer for those. But at least you know you're weak. As long as you can admit that, then you'll be okay. You just gotta train and get stronger. Huh? Listen up. Training is the only way to overcome your weakness. But in my case, getting stronger is more of a mental concept. Your head and body are connected, right? At the end of the day, they're the same. What does that even mean? He's not making any sense. But maybe that's exactly what I need right now. Alright, Kaito, I'll try.
No.
I mean, will you let me? I want to train with you, Kaito. To get closer to defeating my enemy. Well said, bro, but I'm strict, so you better prepare yourself. Bro, huh? That's the first time he's called me that.
But
Perhaps you should be training too, Kaito. You talk big for a guy that only did 20 push-ups. What? You were counting? Geez, you even noticed that? I guess you are the ultimate detective after all. But you know, the goal was just 50 anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm a few short. Well, that's not fair at all. And thus Kaito and I began our training regimen. I don't really know why Kaito is so concerned about me, but I suppose I can trust someone again just this time. I decided to trust Kaito. I decided to trust Kaito and his craziness. I'm so tired. I worked out for the first time in a long time. I'm completely exhausted. But it's a good kind of exhausted. Alrighty, for now, let's sleep. I didn't have any intrusive thoughts that night. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out. I fell into deep, relaxing sleep. According to my calculations, not everyone has gathered today. You can see that without doing any calculations. Geez, what's everyone else doing? It seems Maki has chosen to spend all her time inside her ultimate research lab. I am not sure what she is doing in there, but she has no intention of leaving.
What was that?
What does the ultimate child caregiver gotta do in her research lab anyway? Maybe she's hiding a bunch of kids in there and she's secretly taking care of. I don't think that's what's going on. She's not some stray dog on the streets raising pups. I also saw Kokichi and Gonta sneaking around together. A couple of virgins sneaking around sounds like bad news to me. I saw Ryoma on my way here, but he said he wasn't coming today. I see, well, he don't need to... We don't need that guy around here till he's got his head on straight. How did the famous Ryoma Hoshi end up like that? What? The famous Ryoma Hoshi? Moving along. What are those two doing? What is that? What are they doing? What are you guys doing? Praying to Atua, of course. Praying to Atua. You too, Himiko? As long as I pray like this, I don't need to waste my energy on useless stuff. No matter what happens or what trouble lies ahead, my heart will be calm. I see, it's escapism.
That's not right.
No, she has merely abandoned reality to speak to Atua. That is escapism.
Oh my.
Really, I didn't know that.
You gotta be kidding me!
Hey Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko? On the contrary, I've undone her brainwashing. I was brainwashed before, back when I didn't feel the presence of Atua. It seems it's too late. Himiko, please. Get a hold of yourself. You have to face reality. Himiko, Himiko!
Stop it.
Stop it. When you interrupt me, it messes up my calm heart. I remember this nightmare reality I'm in. All my insecurities and loneliness, the pain that made me want to die. Sheesh, Tenko, don't interrupt Himiko while she's praying. Then smiling, as always, Angie walked up to Himiko and... Oh.
I understand, Himiko. You're not actually scared. You're just sad, aren't you? You feel frustrated, anxious, and worried, but you have no one to confide in, do you? It's okay. You're not alone, Himiko. I know a handsome god who is keeping a watchful eye on you. Handsome god?
Interesting. What a mysterious miracle. I'm not scared anymore. How wonderful. It's all thanks to that handsome god.
Hey!
What handsome god? Himiko, you like handsome men? Why can't it be me? Are you playing for the other team? What are you talking about? It's nothing like that. What did you do to Himiko? What did I do? I did something? I did? What did I do? Yes, Atua has spoken to me. I shall convey his message to everyone. Where is this conversation going? Anyway, what was Atua's message? It concerns me a little. What are these divine messages? Atua says that this academy suffers from the same sins as the outside world. You're all unhappy because your greed is making you treat each other like adversaries. Atua has spoken. Your desire to leave this place is only worsening your greed. Greed? So we must cast aside that sinful greed and rejoice in our new lives here. So you are saying we should live here for the rest of our lives? No, that's wrong. It's not enough to simply live here forever. Our lives must also be full of divine purpose. In other words, we must make this academy heaven on earth. What? I'm doing so our desire to leave will vanish and the killings will cease. Are you being serious right now? This place provides us all with Shelter, food, clothing, and wonderful friends. What more could you possibly desire? Do not give into your greed. What? Himiko, do you hear this nonsense? Snap out of it. Atua's divine messages are never wrong. What? Himiko is a good girl and a faster learner. Together we devised a truly divine plan. The best plan ever to help us live lives of fulfillment here. The best plan. Tell them, Himiko. Make them burst with happiness. Explode with excitement. It's finally happening. The amazing Himiko's magic show is finally opening. A magic show? Don't worry, admission is free. Actually, I guess admission will just be your smiles. Over the years, my show has given many smiles to people with broken hearts. Now is the time to demonstrate my powers. My magic is the only thing that can heal your twisted hearts. But in your current predicament, performing magic tricks is quite illogical. Don't disturb my concentration. You gotta learn to read the mood already. And it's called a magic show because I do magic, not tricks. Screw your magic show. I don't get excitement about that crap. You're way too excited. The show opens tomorrow morning. Come to the gym after the morning announcement. Alright? You guys better get excited and look forward to it. Surely you mean anticipation, or have I misunderstood the nature of the show? Himiko and I will begin the prep work, and I'm supposed to ask others to help too. I'm counting on you guys to help. Bye, Anara. Bye. Okay, for real. After announcing their show before anyone could react, Himiko and Angie left the dining hall. Himiko, what happened to her? Faith as intense at this can be quite terrifying. There may be no cause for concern. This does not appear to be related to our motive videos. You're only worried about that? Of course, we cannot afford to take Monokuma's motives lightly, but everyone who isn't here could be showing each other their videos, right? You mean Kokichi, Gunta, and Ryoma? No, I don't think that's it. Even with 3 people, there's a low probability of them having each other's motive videos. It seems unlikely that one of them would show a motive video without seeing their own in return. So I don't think a video exchange in a small group like that is likely. I see, that is true.
Well done.
Not bad, that's the ultimate detective for you. Yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. The same goes for Angie and Himiko. Give Himiko back. For now, let us have some breakfast, shall we? I have prepared meals for everyone. Of course, I will deliver meals to those who are not currently present. You don't gotta do that. I'll eat their portions. The moment I open the door... Kaito again. Suichi, run! What happened? Don't just stand there, run. Hurry, he's coming. Who's coming? Kaito risked a glance down the hallway and immediately stiffened it. Damn it, he's already here. Hurry, Suichi, run. If we both make it out of this alive, let's train again. Who's he running away from? Kaito. Kaito gave his lightning speed. Who is he talking about? I peeked through the gap in the doorway to discover what Kaito was so terrified by. What's Gunta doing? Gunta, isn't it? He looks different. Is he turned into a villain? I told y'all. You can't trust him. Anyway, it looks like he's checking each room. Yeah, he looks like he's about to kill someone too. He'll be at my door soon. I don't know what he's up to, but it's okay. Careful to avoid alerting Gonta, I quietly tiptoed down the hall. I stealthily made my way to the courtyard. What was that all about? What was Gonta up to?
Yeah.
From the looks of it, you ran away from Gonta too. Ryoma. I don't know why, but it seems like he's gone into a rage and is trying to catch everyone. Why though? He was charging right at me at top speed. He threw himself right at you, but you managed to get away? That's amazing. Yeah, I used a whatever method, a technique from my tennis days, like a flash step, you know. Of course, I've gotten rusty since back in the day, but Gunta still got ways to go. He won't be able to catch me like that. Oh?
Hey, where are you going? Huh? Gonta?
Sorry, Shuichi, but I'm gonna run. I've still got things I need to do.
No. Gonta no can let you leave. Sorry, but it's for your own good.
Gunta charged at us like a runway train, and then I lost consciousness. I didn't even feel the impact, didn't have time to scream. My world turned dark. In this pitch black world, I thought to myself, this is what it's like to die. Oh no. I can't die yet. What? What is happening?
Morning, sleepyhead. You're finally up, Shuichi.
Boy, get your face out of my face.
Huh? Are you gonna ask, who am I? And where am I? Well, you're definitely Shuichi Saihara. And this place is... I guess hell. Hell?
I shook my head confused. I looked around. Yeah, what is happening? Is this? Oh, we're in the thing. Okay. You're awake. This is the ultimate entomologist research lab. The ultimate entomologist lab. Why? I remember I was attacked by Gunta, and then oh, did he bring us here? Did he? What?
That's correct.
The same is true of the rest of us. We were all seized by Gunta and brought here. But Suichi's the only one who got knocked out. Yeah, why me? Gunta apologized for that. Apparently he couldn't slow down in time when he tried to grab you. What is this anyway? Why did Gunta do this? It's because of that guy. He was provoked by that guy. My eyes followed where Sumigi was pointing. Oh, Kokichi. There's no use trying to escape. Gunta will catch you again. Kokichi? What did you do? Is this your doing, Kokichi? Did you have Gunta kidnap us? He's so simple-minded. As soon as I told him that everyone who hates bugs was trying to get rid of them, he started crying and said that he would get you guys to love bugs or something like that. And that's why we're all here. Welcome to the mandatory. I don't like this man. I don't like him. I don't like him. Gunta thought up the name, so if you like it, voice your complaints to him.
Terrible.
You're terrible. You tricked Gunta. Right.
Right?
Isn't it great? Only an evil supreme leader like me could do something so evil.
Kokichi.
Kokichi, why are you doing this? I thought we could throw ourselves a little screening party with all of our videos.
See?
With all you here exchanging our motive videos, wouldn't it be that difficult at all? And I want to see your videos too, so I figured we could all binge watch them together. No. Do you know what will happen if you do that? Everyone will know their motive, and killing will be more likely to happen. But I like playing on mean difficulty also. I don't run from battles in RPGs either. I want to win this killing game. So I'm gonna run from it. I'm gonna crush it. That'll be way less boring, don't you think?
Huh?
What the hell does that mean? I tried to warn you guys. I told you that this guy, he's annoying. He is annoying. He's as annoying as Nagato. Why does there always have to be a Nagato? Yo. Okay. Plus, if I'm gonna do this, then I gotta enjoy myself and just go all the way. If the thought of playing a death game doesn't excite you, you'll never win. Understand? Strangely, I could detect no evil in his smile as he said that. It was an innocent smile, like a frolicking child, although perhaps it's just another lie. Thank you for waiting to bring Himiko and Angie. Huh? Himiko and Angie too? Oh man, I was about to take a break too. I just finished all the prep work. What's the meaning of this? Himiko, are you okay? My saliva makes injuries heal faster. Does your face hurt? Do you want me to spit on your face and make it feel better? What's with Tenko? And what's with Tenko and... Does she have a crush on Himiko? Because, like, I don't know. She seems too obsessive. Hey, Gunta, are these the only ones you brought back from the gym? Oh, Kirimi at gym, but she tell Gunta she too busy. And you just let her go? Atua says Kurumi fulfills any request someone makes of her, like a mommy.
Hey.
And she's not a mom, though. What request? I requested that she sew the curtains. I don't think even Gunta can disturb her. Sorry, not even Gunta strong enough to overcome Kurumi. Well, I guess at least one of you is worthy of being uncalled in ultimate.
By the way,
Well, nothing we can do about her. Are the others still hiding somewhere? Gunta seen you, but Gunta's face get red hot, so Gunta could bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail? Right? No, she used her, what she call it, secret women weapon, and then... Anyway, listen to people, right? Insect meat and great is off to smashing start. Yeah, sure, this is good enough. We should move on to the main event anyway. Gunta, don't be deceived. He just used you to abduct us all. Huh? Really? Yes. He set us all up. No, this is for the insect meat and great. I like bugs even more than you do, Gunta. No, he's lying. Oh, more than Gunta? Amazing. You like bugs that much? No, he doesn't. It would appear further argument is a useless endeavor. Now Gunta, go ahead and teach them just how wonderful bugs are. I gotta run an errand, but it'll be back. Don't let them leave, okay? Are you serious? If they try to leave, it means you gotta... That's annoying. He's really annoying. Got it. The incredible specimens each gave off the appearance of vigor and vitality. And they were exactly as vigorous as they looked. With our escape route blocked off, all we could do was run around the room and panic. Okay, it's nighttime. Uh-oh. The insect meat and great continued without mercy.
You said you'd be back by nighttime.
Ah, oh no! Himiko is being buried alive by insects! Himiko, hold on! The more you yell, the more bugs can get into your mouth.
Finally, when our bodies were completely exhausted and sleep was nearly upon us, he finally came back.
Whoa.
There are bugs everywhere. How nasty. I mean, how nice. Oh my god. Oh, you come back? Kokichi? Come, we have fun.
Everyone, play nice.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have so much fun. You know, as much as I'd love to do that, maybe we should call it a day.
See?
The bugs look really tired, and the gentleman knows to do things in moderation, you know?
Right.
Gunta understand. So you clean up while I take care of business with the others. He's so annoying. He's irritating. Kokichi's hands were full of several cub pads. Guys, okay, you all look drowned. Because you're late. You said you'd be back by nighttime, but it's already 11 p.m. now.
bad.
Sorry, I ran into an But look. Gotta catch them, even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video. No. We said we don't want to.
Exciting.
Well, it's late and I'm getting sleepy. So let's get started already.
He's lighting up. Huh?
One moment, please. Right there.
Kibo shouted out and pushed his palm against his ear. That's when...
doing, Kokichi? Did you have Gonta kidnap us?
Was that my voice?
He's so simple-minded. As soon as I told him...
Oh, he recorded it.
Bugs was trying to get rid of them, he started crying and said that he would get you guys to love bugs. Or something like that.
Could this be?
He recorded it.
How about this?
You just saw my audio recording function for the first time. Did he really just whip out an audio recording like it's some kind of secret weapon?
Actually,
It's a cassette tape in this day and age. But it's metal tape, you know? The sound quality isn't the issue. Let's just put this aside now. More importantly, it seems to have worked, right? Kokichi, what do you mean? You not like bugs? Man, no, it's boring. Or now it's boring. You say we get them to understand how amazing bugs are. Was that a lie? I wouldn't lie to you. I love bugs from the bottom of my heart. No, you don't. Oh, so it's not a lie. Then Gunta happy. Let's have fun with Gunta, you need... Gunta.
Hey, Bugs!
Who wants to pet more bugs?
Everyone!
We must run while we still can. Okay, we need to bag our cub bags for... Okay. Teko snatched the cub bags from Kokichi. Then we all ran out of the lab. Yeah, let's run out. After leaving the room, I could still hear the muffled buzzing and Kokichi screaming. We might be corpses by tomorrow morning. Don't joke about that. What if it happens? It's just plain possible. So how do we return these cubs pads back to their rightful owners? If only the mono cubs were here, I'm sure they'd help us. Oh, it's just you. The others are asleep. If you need something, I can help you. It's about the yeah. I simply need to return them. I will return each one to your respective rooms, you bastards. Okay. He left. Well, that was abrupt. But out of all of them, we can probably trust that one, right? Shall we go back to our dorms? Is it past nighttime? That's true, we have the magic show tomorrow. Well, this is even nicer than I thought it'd be. Welcome to our magic show. What do you think? Isn't it divine?
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think you would have a real stage set up. Did you and Himiko do all this? No, this wouldn't have been impossible with just 2 people. I got others to help us. Kaito and Kibo helped carry equipment from Himiko's research lab. I designed the stage, but Kurumi sewed the curtains. Everyone is so nice. Atuba deserves all the credit.
No.
Shouldn't everyone who worked on it get the credit? Oh, well, I didn't ask you to help because I didn't know what you'd be useful for. Did you really have to say that? Anyway, just sit tight. Once we're done preparing, we'll start right away. Done preparing? You're not ready yet? The star of the show needs to settle her nerves. The star of the show requires mental preparations. Shudder, tremble, quiver, or quaver. She's shaking like a leaf. Why? Wait.
Say,
Not you.
could it be?
Here we go. Are you a bit nervous? It certainly doesn't look like just a little bit. Because the magic it'll be performing today is the Extreme Water Magic Underwater Escape Act. I'll never successfully cast it before. It's pretty difficult, so I'm a little nervous. You've never cast it before? And today, in order to raise the stakes... There's a time limit. If I don't escape from the tank within the time limit, piranhas will be dropped in. What? This is looking a little dangerous, right? There's the piranhas. The water is cloudy, so I can't... Oh my god. Those are all piranhas, huh? They don't look like normal piranhas. Are they fake piranhas? Those piranhas were in my research lab. Angie said we should use them for the show. Wait, piranhas are way too dangerous. Tenko. Himiko, please reconsider. They're piranhas. They're nothing like lasagna. No need to worry. I'll instantly kill all the piranhas with my magic. You're going to kill them? I thought this was an escape trick. Himiko, are you serious? There's no way I can stop now. Since Atua is watching the show and all, there's no such thing as Atua. Angie has brainwashed you. You don't believe in my magic? Well, I can do it. I'm a skilled young girl because I'm a mage. She psyched herself up and headed straight to the water tank. Of course I believe in your magic. You're my precious friend. Aww, don't go.
Yoo-hoo!
Ready, Himiko? Did you say your prayers and use the bathroom? I said my prayers and went pee. Then let's get the show started. It's starting already, but not everyone is here yet. Maki, Kokichi, Ryoma, and Kaito aren't here. What happened to Kaito? I thought he'd be here for sure. I wonder if something happened. Hopefully not.
Thank you, Atua, for being with us today.
Boo! Boo! You're supposed to thank us first!
Nya! Ha 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 ha! I present to you the mysterious, the miraculous, the amazing Himiko!
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
The magic I will perform today is the extreme water magic. Underwater escape act. If you would please turn your attention to the water tank in front of you. When the timer above the stage starts, Himiko will enter the water tank. Once she's in the tank, her assistant, me, will draw the curtain in front of the tank. After 60 seconds have passed on the timer, a separate, suspended tank will open and drop in a school of piranhas. Oh my goodness! After the piranhas have fallen and the curtain is opened, if by some miracle Himiko has been gobbled up, please give a big round of applause!
I feel like Himiko's gonna die.
Just kidding!
I feel like her magic is not gonna work. And this is gonna be her moment when she realizes she doesn't, I don't know. I'm concerned about Himiko. She is not responding properly to Angie's jokes. Gunta worry, Gunta have bad feeling. Please protect Himi.
No!
Wait, what am I doing praying to Atua? That's Angie's shtick. I guess you could pray to some other god. Well then, let's begin the amazing Himiko's magic show. Oh.
The amazing Himiko's magic show.
Oh, okay, 1 minute. In her typical high-pitched voice, Himiko made her announcement and started the timer. Then she took a breath and dove into the water tank. Okay, splash.
I'm closing the curtain.
Okay. We started silently waiting. I clenched my fist nervously, my palms damped with sweat.
Himiko is still not out!
She went in mere moments ago.
Well, do you think she's alright?
Hopefully.
Gonta's starting to worry.
She still hasn't come out! Are you sure?
Gonta can't take...
Oh.
Wait, Gonta?
Ran up onto the stage.
Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show.
Now we're getting too worried,
Gonta does
Angie.
nothing. Piranhas will eat Himiko.
Yeah.
Less than 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I don't care if it ruins the trick.
0. And then... Is she dead? The bottom of the suspended tank swung open and the water shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
Huh? Look! The piranhas!
Hurry! The curtain!
Oh goodness.
Open the curtains already! Got it. I'm opening it now.
Open it! When Angie pulled apart the curtains, we witnessed an unbelievable sight. Oh no, she's dead, isn't she? She's dead. Wait, Ryoma. What in the hell? You're saying Ryoma died? And the piranhas ate him? Ryoma is killed. And the piranhas ate him. Where's Himiko? Did she make it out alive? It took a few moments for all of us to even process it, but then again, perhaps we weren't trying to process it. Perhaps we didn't want to acknowledge it. Ryoma's dead. Behold that magnificent underwater escape. So Himiko's alive, but Ryoma
has been discovered. Everyone, please gather in the gym.
Alright, guys, so that is it of the episode. So, Ryoma's dead. Ryoma is dead. And here's what I'm thinking, okay? He could have been murdered, right? As like usual. We need to figure out who killed him. But I'm actually thinking on the theory that he actually killed himself. Only because, you know how from earlier he was saying like he has no reason to live, and we were like so confused. We were like, he has no reason to live. I don't know. He was just feeling like down. I'm thinking he did it to himself. It could go that way, but I don't know because there was a motive video, right? So someone could have killed him. But that's just my theory. I actually thought Himiko was gonna die by the piranhas. Well, from drowning actually. But then the piranha, I don't know. We opened the curtain and Ryoma is actually dead. This was a long episode for an episode that wasn't a class trial. But anyway, I'm gonna try to put in the investigation and class trial in the same episode of next time. I'm gonna try to. If I can't, I'll separate the investigation and class trial in different parts, okay? But thank you guys for watching. Another episode of this is coming pretty soon. Make sure you guys look out for that, and make sure you guys have a great day today. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
Call 911, all my kids are. You know I hate to come